Nearly 50 Illinois residents were charged for their roles in the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol. And today, the U.S. Supreme Court heard arguments in a case that could affect some of those local cases. CBS 2 investigator Megan Hickey joins us live. Megan, depending on the outcome, this could prompt bids for new trials or lighter sentences.
Right, Erica, we've identified at least 5 cases here that used this federal obstruction law that the U.S. Supreme Court is now looking into, and at least 2 Illinois men were convicted. Of the more than 1,300 people who've been charged in the wake of the January 6th attack, federal prosecutors charged more than 350 defendants with obstruction of an official proceeding, in a way the federal statute hadn't been used before. Now the U.S. Supreme Court is going to weigh in on whether federal prosecutors applied that law properly. Oral arguments took place Tuesday in this case known as Fisher versus the United States.
The fundamental wrong committed by many of the rioters, including petitioner, was a deliberate attempt to stop the joint session of Congress from certifying the results of the election.
This Chicago man named Kevin Lyons was charged with obstruction of an official proceeding, among other charges, and sentenced to 51 months in prison. He posted a photo from outside Nancy Pelosi's office with the caption, "Whose house? Our house." Thomas Adams of Springfield, pictured here holding a Trump 2020 flag inside the Senate chamber, was sentenced to 14 months in prison on the obstruction charge and others. If the High Court finds the law was misapplied, it's possible these local defendants could take legal action. Roy Franklin of Springfield also faced the obstruction charge but died while the charges were still pending. 2 other men, one from Central Illinois and a retired Chicago firefighter, were charged with obstruction of an official proceeding but ended up taking pleas to different charges. And another reason people are watching this case closely is that if the court sides with Fisher, former President Donald Trump could seek to have 2 of his own obstruction counts dismissed as well. In the control room, Megan Hickey, CBS 2 Investigators.
All right, Megan, thank you.